in space.
Definitely have to spend some time talking about the International Space Station, talking about NASA's continued human operations in space, which is, going to the International Space Station and having continued crew presence there, not only of NASA, but of international partnership, astronauts from around the world that have been up there and are conducting experiments. And the true international effort is really what remains of NASA's heyday, if you will. And I hope and I think we're on the brink of their next big movement with things like NASA's Artemis mission and all the moves that are happening now with commercial space, commercial crew program, the SLS. If all these things pan out, we're going to have an amazing future here. But one of the things I wanted to talk about is why we don't necessarily talk about the ISS so much anymore on the podcast. Now, it's not at all that there aren't interesting things going on there. From time to time, we'll touch on certain payloads that have been sent up there. We'll definitely touch on those things. But the human operations side, the International Space Station side, the crew that's on board, that is something that NASA has been doing for a long time now, and it's a well-operated, well-fueled machine. It works well. I think a lot of the focus of this program comes from the fear of what happens if funding gets cut. What happens if NASA's plan gets switched again, and now all the work we've done has to move to something else, just like so many different times, from the Constellation program to mining asteroids to now, SLS and the push for Artemis 2024. NASA has been doing a pendulum swing for a long time, and we've seen what that pendulum swing can do, and especially if public interest dies. The Space Shuttle, right? The Space Shuttle was in operation. It got retired in 2011, and we didn't have an option to send human beings, astronauts from America on American soil with American rockets. We had to pay the Russians per seat millions of dollars per seat to send astronauts up. It's great that we still have that international partnership and we're able to do that. But as a space program, it's a very, very, very expensive thing to do. And you're blowing a bunch of money that could be used for development of a new technology and so many other things. And we got rid of the Space Shuttle. We dismantled the Space Shuttle. I don't want us to have to dismantle or retire the International Space Station without another option afterwards. So while the ISS is doing great things, and we will definitely touch on it here on this podcast, I'm focused on what the next step is. What is our replacement strategy? Once the replacement strategy is in place, whether it's SpaceX, whether it's NASA, whether it's the combination of the two, if the balance happens and we actually get both of them working together, that would be great. That's my hope. And if not, maybe it's somebody else. But we need to have a backup plan. We need to have something in place. And so I'm very happy. These kind of episodes are fun because now we get to talk about what's happening today in space. This is what's actually happening with human beings in space.